Traveling abroad has always been my dream, and last week, I was able to check it off my bucket list. We went to Malaysia to visit the wonderful city of Kuala Lumpur, where we enjoyed its panoramic view 1,000 plus feet above the ground and beside the famous Petronas Twin Towers. Our trip wasn't only special because of KL's scenic views, but also because of the newfound appreciation of the Malaysian culture. Kaya tara, samahan nyo kami sa masaya at kakaibang experience na ito sa Malaysia. Salamat pag-i guys! It means good morning in Malaysia. So yan, wala lang. Pabibo lang tayo. Nag-search lang ako. This is my first international travel. Kaya ayun, gusto ko kayong isama sa kung ano man yung gagawin kong bago sa Malaysia. And yung sa culture nila, tingnan natin kung ano ba yung pinagkaiba sa Philippines. Ang name ng apartment na rent namin is Parkview Serviced Apartment sa KLCC, Kuala Lumpur City Center. So, nasa gitna na siya ng city. Kaya, medyo marami na kami access sa kainan, sa mga tourist spots. And I think magiging convenient naman siya sa amin kapag aalis na kami and magtutour na kami. Aalis ba kayong dalawa?
Labas na convenience.
Ha? Iwan niyo pala ako dito. Ayun, so naaya na rin nila akong magsumama kasi ayoko mag-isang maiwan doon. 30 minutes daw silang lalabas eh, so maiwan ako doon 30 minutes. No way! Joke. Lalabas kami kahit di pa kami naliligo.
Ay, naligo na ako.
Pag naligo siya, una siyang babaho later. Ano siya naligo? Ano siyang babaho? Doon na! We went outside to buy our lunch and we had a glimpse of what the city looks like. Our first impression, it was so good. Our apartment is surrounded by the two main tourist spots of the city, the KL Tower and the Petronas Twin Towers.
Fairness, ang ganda.
Ha? Ganda, no? Oh. Pag kami nagta-travel, ganito lagi setup. Kami dalawang magkatabi. Yung isa na iiwan doon sa likod. Hindi ko alam kung tito na ba talaga ito. Kami lang nag-i-enjoy.
Tiga ka siya yun.
Yung sa joke natin. LOL! Mga ibas lang. Net ng mga netis. Ayan, sa paglabas lang namin, nakita na namin yung KL Tower. Ito yung pinunta namin dito. So mamaya uwi na kami.
Pwede ko na-refund yung
Nag-worry si kasi siya pala yung naka-short na babae dito. Ayan.
Pero hindi naman short.
Hindi naman daw shorts. Siyempre, ibang lugar. Hindi namin alam kung ano yung acceptable sa culture. So, pati nga ako eh. Pinagpapait pa akong t-shirt na Eric. Baka bawal daw yung sando. Yan lang, okay lang kami. LOL! City center to, kaya masyadong maraming naka-formal. Para siyang BGC. Madami sasakyan. Kasi ito yung capital ng Malaysia eh. Ito Kuala Lumpur. Kaya city talaga siya. Ayun na, taas. Tapos na kami mag 7-Eleven. After an hour. Kasi hindi namin alam kung ano yung pili namin at tipid na tipid kami. Ang ending, doon na kami bumili ng rice meal. Na to go. Tipid lang. Bruh. Pero first day na naman kami mag-tipid. For now lang. Para lang malaman namin yung presyohan. Alam mong baboy yung binibenta. Balik na kami sa apartment. Yan. Nakapik na kami sa apartment and nakabili na rin kami ng pagkain. Kakain muna kami para mamaya makapag-prepare na kami para sa tour namin. So, bye guys. Bye. Bye na kayo. Yes. It's time for us to get to know Malaysia deeper. Our first stop, Istana Negara or the King's Palace of Malaysia. First tour, first stop, King's Palace. Ito, pakita ko sa inyo yung palace. Ganda. Sabi nung tour guide namin, si Sir James, si Kuya James, ano daw, na-colonize ang Malaysia ng British kaya nagkaroon sila ng royalties. Meron silang 9 royalties. Eh yung 9 royalties na yun, nagpapalitan ng king every 5 years. Yan. Para lang sa... Pero yung government ng Malaysia, federal system ata. For formality lang, mga king, ganyan, monarchy.
Kakulay ko daw yung...
Ayan, nasabi ko nga sa'yo eh. Pang museum yung pandamit mo.
Ayan, so nagpa-photo op sila. Magkwento daw ako, wala akong sasabihin. Kailangan niya ng energy eh. Energy! Justin, energy, dali! Oh, energy!
Tingnan natin yung okay nito, ha?
Yung kulang ka sa energy.
Hindi yan eh.
Sila iya, tapos kayo virus.
Ganyan yung energy, yung kulang, yung okay nito sa kanya. Ayan. Ang ganda kasi kakulay nung damit na yun. Pwede siyang ano, royalty. Ito pala yung palace. Wait lang, pakita ko muna. Ayan sa loob yung palace. Gate lang pala yung nahuna. We were only given enough time to enjoy the view of the King's Palace. Then we headed to our next stop, the Museum Negara or the National Museum of Malaysia. Nandito kami ngayon sa Museum Negara. Negara means national daw. Kaya yung kanina, yung Istana Negara, yung sa King's Palace, yun yung National Palace. Natututunan ako Our tour guide made the detour to the museum because the rain poured hard. And so we had ample time to learn about the roots of Malaysia. Inside the museum, we learned a lot about the history of Malaysia, their prehistoric era, their lifestyle, their culture, and many more. Although I must admit that I'm not the biggest fan of museums, I was interested to look at how Malaysia developed and how Malaysia got connected with the Philippines before. Our third stop was Tugu Negara, also known as the National Monument. This large monument was built in honor of their fallen heroes during the World War II. And guys, third stop, nandito kami sa Tugu Negara. Which means, yes, which means National Monument. Ayan. Ito siya, pakita ko. Kung tama yung pagkakarinig ko, yung monument na yan, parang nagkaroon ng Guinness record noong 1945 or 1950. Kasi gawa siya sa bronze, tapos yan yung pinakamalaking bronze na ginawa. Or something. Kasi itong nasa harapan namin, may 3 mosque na head. Yung spiral, yun. Na ang meaning daw niyan, yung 3 military component or company ng Malaysia. Yung Royal Navy, tapos isa pang Royal, tsaka isang Air Force, yun. Bili kami food. Pampa-energy. Kulang na energy ko. Pumasok na kami sa van, hindi na kami bumili kasi pagod talaga kami. Tsaka, bawal kasi kumain dito. Ay, ito. Yung gano'n kalit? Yung Milo?
Okay nito.
Huh? 20 lang yun sa atin. Sana naabot ang 20 pesos. Itong isa din, pagod na pagod.
Wala ang money. Box.
Chubby Bunny. Our next stop was the Independence Square. This is described as the most intricate building or structure in Malaysia and was designed by a British architect. Hi guys! Ayun, nandito na kami sa Independence Square. Wala siyang ulan kaya hindi kami masyado makaporma. And hindi kami agad makakalapit kasi parang Mahirap din makita. Hindi na pwede pumasok. Ganda oh. For our last stop, we were dropped off beside the Petronas Twin Towers, where we ended our day appreciating the beauty of the Twin Towers. Our first day in Malaysia was successful. Even if we were obviously tired because of having only 5 hours or less sleep, we were able to enjoy most of the sceneries, especially that of the Petronas Towers. For our part 2, come join us as we visited the Genting Highlands and the Batu Caves, plus a quick food trip at the Jalan Alor or the food center of the Kuala Lumpur. See ya!